In this video, we're going to explore a short story that reveals the nature of our mind and how we can learn to calm those thoughts that may torment us. At some point in our lives, we've all faced negative thoughts that constantly disturb our minds. The more we try to get rid of them, the more intense they become. I'll show you how to free yourself from them. By the end, you'll feel more at peace. Stay with us until the end of the video.
By the banks of a beautiful river, where a Buddhist temple gathered monks and common people, all seeking peace and meditation, a wise monk admired the calm waters of the river and delighted in the song of the birds that made their home there. A man in search of help and comfort approached him, and with respect, he said, "Master, my mind is very restless. Many thoughts constantly torment me. Please, I ask you to guide me and help me to reduce the thoughts that torment my mind." The monk looked at him compassionately, and with a soft voice he replied, "My friend, start each day by practicing meditation. It is the best way for your mind to gradually find calm." But the man, a bit restless and skeptical, said, "Master, please don't tell me to meditate. I can't meditate because when I try, more thoughts invade my mind, and most of them are negative." The monk smiled, and gently placing his hand on the man's shoulder, replied, "Stay calm. Don't worry. This is very normal when you're trying to find the balance of meditation, but you must be patient. Consistent and unhurried practice will calm your mind, and you will find the peace you need. I will show you the way to free your mind from those negative thoughts that torment you so much." However, the man, still believing that meditation was not the right path for him, insisted, "Master, meditation is something I find complicated and difficult for me. Please, if in your wisdom you can give me a prayer that will calm my mind, I will recite it with devotion every day." The monk realized that this man would not understand easily, so he replied, "All right, if you insist, I will give you a prayer that will bring you peace." He whispered a prayer into the man's ear and said, "You must recite this prayer every morning when you wake up, before getting out of bed, every single day." The man, happy and satisfied, said, "Thank you, Master. I will recite this prayer every day." As he prepared to leave, the monk added, "But remember one thing. Do not think of an elephant while reciting it. Otherwise, the prayer will lose its effectiveness." The man looked at him and said, "Master, why would I think of an elephant? I have never thought of an elephant in my entire life." The man returned home happily, expecting a solution to his problem. He went to bed with the firm promise to begin his journey to calm the next morning. The following morning, sitting on his bed, he prepared to recite the prayer. As he began, he remembered the monk's words, telling him not to think of an elephant during the prayer. As he recalled those words, images of elephants began to arise in his mind. He tried to ignore the thoughts of elephants, but the more he tried, the more elephants appeared in his mind. After a while, his mind was completely filled with elephants. The man thought, "The monk gave me this instruction. If he knew elephants would be a problem, he shouldn't have mentioned them. No other animals come to mind, only elephants are present." He got up, washed, changed clothes, and sat down in another room to recite the prayer again, hoping this time no elephants would appear in his mind. As soon as he closed his eyes, the elephants flooded his thoughts. They were everywhere, and wherever he looked, he saw elephants. Even by night, he started to see his family members as elephants. The next morning, he was furious. He decided to run back to the monk and told him everything. "Master, what was the prayer you gave me? Until yesterday, I had never thought of elephants, and now my mind is completely filled with thoughts of elephants. The elephants won't even let me breathe. Please help me and free my mind from these elephants." The monk, with a smile on his face, listened carefully. He thought for a moment and said, "All right, now just sit down, close your eyes, breathe softly, and do nothing else." The man sat down, relaxed, and followed the monk's instructions exactly as he was told. He was surprised to find that now there were no more thoughts of elephants. Everything returned to normal. After a few minutes, the monk said, "My friend, when I gave you the prayer, and just when you thought you had the solution to your problem, I left that doubt in your mind, seeing elephants. I only wanted to show you the nature of our mind. You should not try to fight it. The more you try to hold back your thoughts, the more they will return. Stay calm. Start observing the thoughts in your mind, and you will see that it will slowly calm down, effortlessly. To observe your mind, you must practice meditation. You must understand that you are the one who controls your thoughts, not the other way around. If we observe our lives, we will see that our mind is like a giant elephant. With its enormous strides and its intimidating appearance, it scares us. If you try to stop this elephant spirit with force, you will not succeed. On the contrary, the effort to stop it will make it stronger. The effort to avoid it will become attention. When you try to avoid something intentionally, you pay too much attention to it. Therefore, it is not necessary to stop your thoughts. You just need to observe them without clinging to them. In our daily lives, we generally cannot control our thoughts, but in meditation, you can do so easily. Therefore, you must practice meditation to become a witness to your mind. Some people experience that when they start meditating, the thoughts in their mind increase. But the reason is that when we start meditating, forgotten memories emerge. It is like when you sweep and the dust spreads all over the furniture in your house. In the same way, when you start meditating, all the mental dust begins to come out and you have more thoughts. But don't worry. Just keep observing your thoughts without attaching to them and continue practicing your meditation. Little by little, all the mental dust will clear and your mind will calm down and you will have fewer negative thoughts. With prolonged and consistent practice, you will become the master of your mind.
If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, don't hesitate to do so and share it with someone who might need it. Here at Luminous Stories, you'll find answers, even when you're in the middle of the storm.